What's going on, world? You're rocking with the young man Nuke, and this is Fresh Radio, where I bring you the family revolution, entertainment, spirituality, health, and hip hop all in one show. So that's the reason. Honestly, I'm still really trying to get the kinks out of everything that I'm doing, and make sure that I'm doing it at a high level. And it's just one of them things for sure. Learning experience for sure, and then I'll make sure that I'll do things better for moving forward. So kind of slides into what I really want to talk about is being intentional. I try my hardest to make sure that whatever I'm doing is what I want to do. I don't want to leave things up into the air for guestimation. I guess, yeah. I don't want to allow things to happen going with the flow, if you will. I want to make sure that the things that I do, not that I want to, I am making sure that the things that I do are the things that I want to do. That's the goal for me. That's the kicker for me. So, saying all that to say, like, technology. Saying all that to say, even when it comes to me doing these shows, the message has to be very intentional, because there's a reason why I'm taking the time out to record these things, and I can't lose track of or lose sight of my why. My why, I brought that out in a previous show, and I don't want to continue to reiterate upon my why, because that's my why. However, we can dialogue about it. I don't care. But making sure my intentions are always at the forefront of what I'm trying to do is very, 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 I guess you could say, poignant for me. I don't want to waste any space. I don't want to waste any time. I don't want to waste any. I just want to make sure everything that I do has its purpose. Even every posting, every vocal recording, every song I write, every word that I put in place, it has its meaning, and it has to really be intentional with what I'm doing. And that's a whole lot different than that intentional dating that y'all be talking about. Listen, just enjoy the person. If you rock with a person energy, then that's just what it is. If not, then just sometimes people, enjoy a person for why you got them. You might not see him tomorrow after the dinner. That's it. Everybody energy it's not compatible. Don't force nothing. Don't. So, be intentional with what you're doing. But just because you around the person don't mean that you got to continue to be around that person. Methods. My delivery to this one is the nature of us as human beings. We are very habitual creatures, and changing our habits in positive and intentional ways will have astronomical effects on our quality of living. Ooh, that was a nice sentence. So, the goal for me is to improve habitual intentions. that's where I feel that I will not just be talking about it, I'll be doing it too. Be about it. The door is open for you to inquire my process because I know I won't be documenting the entire process, but I will be sharing the results of my habitual intentions. I will, I will make sure to have a degree of transparency. I don't want to say secretive, and I don't want to be, oh, I'm private. I just don't like people in my business. Man, a lot of people be using stuff against me. Like, I can only imagine the things that my name are being used on. Like, and like, it just is what it is. But I try not to give people the fuel. So I keep my stuff on the low. So I will be as transparent as possible moving forward. Not saying that like I haven't been already, but there's just a lot going on, and everything ain't for everybody. It really isn't. But in the same breath, I don't want to make it seem like I don't have any obstacles because I definitely got obstacles, man. Man, Superman couldn't leap as high as I can over some of these things that I'm hurtling over for sure. So I gotta be a little bit more transparent about those things, those struggles, my trials and errors, my setbacks, my mentals. My mentals are super, super, super serious, man. Like a lot of people don't even know how to take care of their mentals, and I need to be one of those people that takes care of their mentals. So like, yeah, being intentional about that too. I am making sure that in the very near future, I will be documenting my health journey because I've been to the doctor recently and I've gotten some panels back, and they saying that I'm borderline some things, so I have to take care of my physical form a lot better than what I have been. So I want to document that health portion of that, and do more outside of the gym. I want to be able to say I have gotten rid of the gym at some point next year in favor of having a home gym or doing calisthenic workouts with free weights at the house. I then also want to read more, take some quiet time to unwind after a shot in the shower and read more. 10 pages a day should suffice. After 10 days, you've read 100 pages. Really. 30 days, you read 300 pages or more. So like, yeah, 10 pages a day. That's the start. As I unwind for the day. Like, yeah. I will be making the grandest attempt to be a little bit more emotionally accessible. I do not wear my heart on my sleeves. If you try to come at my heart, I will come at your throat. So I will allow myself to be more vulnerable than I ever been out of what I feel is the necessary need. I just feel that we all need to, I don't want to say have a softer side. I'll say it like this. It's been told to me few million times. Maybe not that many times, but it's been told to me enough times that I find it funny. I am very heavily built off into my masculine. And I've been told I need to balance that out a little bit more because, man, I'm hyper masculine. Like, wow. I don't want to say toxic masculinity, but like I'm just a masculine individual. Like, yeah, like I don't know, like whatever that means to you, I'm very, very masculine. So I've been told I need to balance into my feminine, and like so, like I think that's what I will intentionally do is to become more emotionally accessible. Definitely gonna have to create some boundaries around that because you can't be emotionally accessible to everybody. Folks be taking advantage of you when they feel you got a couple dollars. Now when they feel you got a heart, they're gonna make your heart less. Make you want to use your heart less. So yeah, that's what my 2026 goal is. I'll figure it out as I move along. Also, one thing else I want to be intentional about. I really want to be intentional about when it comes to this programming. I really got something going on, and I need to treat it as such. So I am going to work on creating proper programming if I'm going to continue to do this on a regular basis, just so that there's some type of congruency. Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Like I'm telling you, I'm just be trying stuff and like whatever works to be working. But like the consistency, I just gotta be habitual with the consistency. So like yeah, but now I really want to do something like because if you've been a listener for a while, I used to do a whole month where I stay on the same topic. And I don't know. Should I be doing that again? I don't know. Is that? I don't know. Yeah, I really don't. Like that was my thing. Every every month I did the whole topic. And I used to like I don't know if y'all heard me, but I did seasons. So I go for 3 months and then I get take off for a month and then I come out for another 3 months and I take off for a month. And that really kind of rocked me up a little bit differently. And then before I got to the once a week thing, I did like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 week, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday the next week. I did that for a couple months. I was just trying to figure it out. I really was. Like, there's a whole radio aspect of what I got going on where I play music that's been given to me by the artists that have come slide through. I got a lot of music. I really do. I don't even know how I can get them accredited when I need to get them accredited, but I know I want to play their music on my platform because like a lot of that music was going. It really was. A lot of it is going. Like, man, I just had a couple cats from Oakland, Bay Area. Slid through and drop me some music. So like, yeah. But I got music, man. I really do, and I be wanting to play it. So, there's that whole radio aspect. Typically do that on the Saturday or Friday, but haven't been doing it in a while. So, I got to get it set up and get my thing together and rock it like that. because it's been a minute, and I'm going through it. I'm going through it. Yes, but we can rock through it together for sure. My peoples, I am going to be intentional about my sleep because this is crazy. What I will be doing moving into the new year, like I said, just being more intentional about the things I got going on. I'm going to be talking about, I sell verses. I'm nice when I write music. I'll write you a verse if that's what you want. I can do that for you. Holla at me. We could talk about it for sure. I got contracts for all of it for sure. We'll talk about it. I also not only do verses, I do hooks. I think my hooks are pretty nice. I've been told I got catchy hooks. I keep it pimpin', but it gotta be to blame. Yeah. So yeah, get at me. Also, I do music consultations. I've been in the music business for, at this point, 20 years. Well, I can't even say that. I've been in the music business for like 17 years. The business portion. I've taken my music seriously for the last 20 years, over 20 years. And, well, maybe it has been 20 years. Time is moving. Probably has been 20 years since I've been in the music business. I got into the business in 2006, like for sure. I did some things outside in the business beforehand, but that's when I got into the business. Just because someone throw you into the business don't mean that you handle your business. So I started learning the business in 2006, and maybe I'll talk about that in another episode. But I do consultations. Yeah, we can talk about it. I got resources. I got people I can slide you to, recommend you to. Wrote a couple books. I'm well worth the investment for sure. So, slide through, DM me. We can talk about it. And then also, I make music. Art form. Check it out. 5-track EP. This is only in the physical. There are no digital copies of art form unless they've uploaded it to the internet somewhere. I don't know. I don't even have it on SoundCloud. I will eventually, maybe, possibly. But as of right now, no. This is a physical only copy. It is a special edition copy too. I didn't realize the nature of it, but yeah, you see me in the flesh, I get it to you for $10 over the internet. If I got to ship it to you, it's definitely $15. If you want me to sign it, it's gonna be $20. It's man, listen, it is an collector's edition. There's only 100 of this CD will be ever made. Maybe I'll throw it online afterwards. Maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, art form. Check it out. I think there's something else I could be talking about. I don't know. That's why I got to get this together. I got to be more intentional with this part. This is my closing. Oh, man, listen. NUKNOE.LINK has all my websites where you can get my books, get my services, get my music, get my social medias, get my website, NUKNOE.LINK. All of it's there. All of it's there. Make it happen, for sure. Appreciate y'all rocking with the young man Nuke. This has been another episode of FRESHH Radio, where we bring you the family revolution, edutainment, spirituality, health, and hip-hop all in one show. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be smooth.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. I know a lot of people cause I've been a lot of places. Might forget a name, but I don't forget faces. My game been tight for a quarter century, cause I still speak to people that I met in elementary.